This is one of the rare occasions where you see students taking part in the public hearing in the National Assembly. Their presence here, however, is not misplaced, as they are at the center of a proposed legislation, and their views, just like those of other concerned Nigerians here at this public hearing, is expected to be factored into the bill to prohibit sexual harassment in tertiary institutions in the country.
I'm especially interested in the subject of today's discussion. Sex for grades and sexual harassment is something that's happened to almost every lady.
From the stories I hear, from the victims I know, it should be 8 in 10 girls or 8 in 10 ladies
are harassed.
Yes, are harassed. And out of the 8, maybe only 2 are bold enough and confident enough to go and tell their stories, to report. And out of the 2, only 1 will get justice.
For some of the attendees at this hearing, this proposed legislation is needed in virtually every educational institution in the country.
The domain of harassment of our girls, our students, our female students, goes beyond just the tertiary institutions that have been mentioned. We believe that this should be expanded to cover even primary school and secondary schools.
The last thing we really have asked the National Assembly to do is don't just pass the law. Find a way of monitoring and taking accountability for its implementation by the institutions of learning. To that end, we have recommended that they should ask for an annual report and an audit of sexual harassment incidences and responses that were done by the university.
Inside the hall, the national president of the Academic Staff Union of Universities is not in support of a new legislation to tackle sexual harassment in the country's ivory towers.
If we have a law that addresses issues related to this problem of sexual harassment, why are we wasting time talking about another law? Our concern, Mr. Chairman, sir, is can we go on proliferating laws? Is that our country?
This bill proposes up to 14 years jail term with a minimum of 5 years without an option of fine for any lecturer who commits sexual offences against students in tertiary institutions.